Subscribe to Sri Krishna Explores. Hey guys, right now we are at Westminster Abbey, and if you notice, this kind of looks like Notre Dame, right? Look, all the architecture features, like the arches. And apparently, this is younger than Notre Dame, so now you know who copied from who.
First off, the boring stuff. The church you see here was begun by Henry III in 1245. It's one of the most important Gothic buildings in the country. 40 monarchs have been crowned in the Abbey since 1066. I think the only people doing more crowning were dentists in the 80s. The exterior fabric of the Abbey has been restored and refaced several times in different types of stone. So it's kind of like the old stone did a collab with the new stone. The upper tier of figures represents learning, the early church and Christianity, monastic founders, martyrs, and science. My Abbey would have figures that represent video games, pizza, staying up late, and pizza again.
So this is the entrance.
The figures over this main north entrance show Christ in majesty blessing the church and the world surrounded by angels. There's separation of church and state, but there's clearly no separation of church and stone. This is the South Rose window. After war damage in 1940, much of the chapter house glass had to be replaced by Joan Housen, but she was able to salvage and reset quite a lot of the 19th century panels in alternate windows between her new designs. So that answers the age-old question. War, what is it good for? Apparently, the answer is replacing stained glass windows. I never understand what all those realtors mean when they say, tall ceilings increase value. These ceilings must increase the value of this building by 400 times, at least. This is called the Queen's Window, and it was designed by David Hockney and unveiled in September 2018. It's a Yorkshire country scene in vivid colors. It's not a string of sausages in a tree. This memorial is to Sir Eyre Coote. It shows at the base a sarcophagus on which is a relief of an elephant and a palm tree with flags and military trophies. Among the trophies are a Roman helmet, the Club of Hercules, a bow, a quiver, and some arrows. So it's kind of like a Fortnite drop box. Altogether, there is glass from the medieval period, 18th century, 19th, 20th, and 21st century. I wonder if graffiti in the 18th century was this intricate as well. These amazing stained glass windows are just complicated cave wall drawings. Way less dangerous too. Think about how many cuts these artists endured. This is one of the most notable burials, the Unknown Warrior. I would be a nervous wreck if I had this many candles burning in my house. Plus, this would be like $500 worth of candles from Bed Bath & Beyond. Still today, a daily pattern of worship is offered and annual services include a thanksgiving for victory in the Battle of Britain in 1940. In similar tradition to Thanksgiving nowadays, the war was settled by breaking the wishbone. The biggest piece gets to claim the victory. These crests are so cool. I wish my family had a royal crest like that. One of the sections would show an airplane to represent all the places we get to travel to. Abbot John Islip died 1532, added his own Jesus chapel off the north ambulatory, and finally completed the nave vaulting and glazed the west window, but the top parts of the west towers remained unfinished. So, it sounds like it's okay to not complete projects sometimes. I hope my teachers watch my channel. This is the high altar. The cosmati pavement leading up to the altar was installed by Italian craftsmen in 1268. When I get my first house, I'm going to get a similar pattern for my entry hallway. It can't be that expensive, right? The Sir Francis Vere monument shows some men that have been holding a lunge position for hundreds of years. These guys have literally never skipped a leg day. The Henry VII Lady Chapel was one of the coolest rooms. There are 4 royalty rulers buried in this chapel. It's kind of like an afterlife college dorm room. I need to incorporate some suspense in these videos to keep you entertained. Did we get lost? You'll have to keep watching to find out. This thing was so cool. It was like 3D glasses but without the glasses. You know it's not a Sri Krishna video unless you get a bird's eye view from up here in the air. Here's me doing my classic, wait, which way do I go move. We found this perfectly manicured lawn. The real MVP of this tour is the groundskeeping crew. Can you imagine dusting all those statues and keeping the floors clean? I'll never complain about my chores ever again. Thanks for joining me on this tour of Westminster Abbey. I think I want to decorate our home with some stained glass. Please send me all your smashed and stained glass. Just kidding. See you in the next video.